Alright everyone, I know I normally do this later, but I've had more time to do videos this evening than I normally get, so I'm going to do this one now, the evening roundup. Plus I'm unusually tired for this time of night. I think it's just been, well, the past 2 days have been really long and chaotic, and I just need to tonight just get an early night, recharge and refresh, because I am literally exhausted, I think. I don't know why it's been so chaotic and busy. It's just one of those things, you know. So today, well, I did plan to do a live stream at lunchtime and potentially a live stream this evening, was my plan. I was out this morning, got back, did a couple of videos. I was actually in the process of recording a video and an important phone call went. It wasn't serious, but I was expecting to have to drop some stuff off somewhere tomorrow. That turned out to be today, and I kind of needed to do it like then. So it was literally a case of stop recording video, pack up the stuff I needed to take to where I needed to go, do that, and I had a few things to do while I was there instead of doing them tomorrow. So in the end, got back at 20 to, I think, what time did I get back in the house? About 20 to 1. And Dunk did his live stream at 1, and I like to watch Dunk's live streams. He's been an incredible support for me, both for the channel and personally. And Dunk, if you're watching this, thank you so much. Your help has been invaluable. I do not know how to actually say thank you properly. I really mean it. From the bottom of my heart, you have been a huge inspiration and help. Okay? And I like to support Dunk and like his live stream. So with a lot of our viewers being the same, it's kind of really hard to do a live stream at the same time as him, and plus it's a lot easier for me when I have to go out a little bit after the live stream to just pack up and go than pack up like all the stuff and stop recording and whatnot. So it's also quicker, and I also had to have my lunch, so it meant a live stream wouldn't have been practical at that time, even if I wasn't been watching another one. So that went to plan, really, didn't it? I don't mind. It wasn't serious. It was just things got brought forward. It worked out better for me in the long run, put it that way. Got back in after that live stream. Well, it was still going on when I got back in, actually, so I watched the end of that. Did a couple of videos, had some food, had a few things to do, and I was planning to go on a live about 7. I said to people, I need to have something to eat. I will jump on and do a live stream after that. And it was before 7, so I just went live anyway. It was well attended. We had some lovely people on there. Some good chats. A lot of talk was about the contracts, because obviously that news is broke today, and what we feel about it. There were some lovely things said on the live stream as well. See if I can get everything together. Where's my phone? Because I'll do the shout outs I know I've just given Dunk one, but Dunk. If I was going to do shout outs to everybody that's supported and helped, I'd be shouting out the same people every day, a lot of the time. So, screenshots. Right. The first one was it was Abdul Rahim said something. I don't know what he was replying to. He was like telling me that I was speaking facts. I don't know what he was on about, but that was kind of him to say so. The second one, this was backed up by Jen, and I'm going to avoid all poultry related references. Jen knows why. And JJR said, it's the fact I've only just started this channel and drawing in so much attention means you're doing something right, otherwise you wouldn't be worth their time. LOL. I think that was due to the hater I got yesterday that said I was a plastic prat who's never set foot in Liverpool. So I was like, you know what? I can disprove you there. So I went through an album on Facebook of a Liverpool visit. Now it's the only... I've been to Liverpool more than once. It's the only album I've got, I think, with photos on, but it's from a while ago. I tend to really not put photos on Facebook much now, like holiday photos and things. But this one was on. It was... And there's pictures of... I mean, I can give you an example of pictures on this, in this album. Just turn my phone down because I don't want music to go off. I mean, example, I go to my albums. I mean, when was this album taken, actually? It was 2012, so it was a while ago, but I don't generally put albums up. I mean, there's pictures of me in the Hard Days Night Hotel. There's pictures of the cavern. There's me. I've got a photo of me having a pint in the cavern. There's a picture of me stood outside the cavern. There's a picture of me with next to the Super Lamb banana, which is to do with I think it's the banana trade through Liverpool. There's a silver one. There's another Super Lamb banana with the Liverpool stuff on. We're saying it's not a badge, it's a family crest. More pictures of me in some restaurant in Liverpool, I don't know where. A picture of the cop. There's a picture of me here, stood next to the Bill Shankly statue outside Anfield. In fact, there's a couple. Picture of the Anfield pitch from the director's box. Picture of me in the director's box. You know where they do the press conferences and you've got the... used to have Liverpool Football Club, Liverpool FC TV, and they used to would have Standard Charter and all that. There's a picture of me in that room, picture of me in the dressing room with all the shirts. I'm stood there in a Liverpool t-shirt. I'm actually in the stand. I'm stood next to there's a photo of me next to the Champions League trophy here. And then various photos around Liverpool city centre. But I've never been to Liverpool. I think that's what JGR's referring to. But back to the comments. No, they're not it. They're something else completely. Right, well, there was another one I had. Did I take... Was it No, I took a photo of the stream, didn't I? Where was it? It was Smile, SMAILGT, and he was on about the African players. There's a lot of talent in Africa, and I should, if I did some research into them, I'll have a look at that actually. Though I wouldn't have a clue where to start because my knowledge of African football is fairly low. But what he said is the best football player and analyst on YouTube, and then he put a heart with two clapping hands emojis. Thank you. When I get a hate and I get the negativity and the whatnot, it's comments like that and whatnot that make things worthwhile, you know. I'm just going to turn my TV off just in case it's picking stuff up. Hopefully it's not very quiet. But yeah, it means a lot, you know. The support means a lot. Because today's been, or the past 2 days have been long, stressful. They've actually been quite tough. Yesterday especially. Message here. No, there was. I thought there was a message. I saw my phone went off for a message. Maybe it's. I don't know. But yeah, what was I saying? Do you know what? I have no idea what I was saying. I've just completely lost my train of thought. When people all support and leave nice comments. There's a few more comments on there. I know the channels. I mean, I looked there. Apparently, there's 122 subscribers. So 2 people obviously didn't like the content and left. That's their choice at the end of the day. I can't make people subscribe, but it would be nice if people, if you did like the content, subscribe. There was speaking of people coming across, leaving nice comments. I'd have to find it, but I had somebody come from on a video, and I think it was on Nuno Mendes, was it? And they were on about why would he move, and I was like, it's not a video saying he's moving. I do sometimes a video is like, what do you think of this player? It's more on the lines of, would this player suit Liverpool, or would a player of this like style of play suit Liverpool, or suit our style of play? It's not a case of we're after this player. So maybe I need to rethink about or reword the titling of those videos in the future, because obviously it's caused confusion, which I do not want. But they did say later on, where is it? Right, where is it? Yeah, because I did the Mendes video, and they thought PSG's not a supermarket, I just explained that I've never once said he's coming, have I, in the video? And I think he hadn't realised how I do stuff, which is fair enough. And he's just said he stumbled across the content and had a good day from Paris. So Trey 8739. Thank you for your support, though. It was really lovely, even though we got a bit confused. Thank you. That's the thing. I tried to respond to everything, and maybe that's too hard. I don't know. I just like to acknowledge everybody because your feedback, your support, your comments is important. And if somebody does something to support the channel and I miss it and I don't give it a shout out, I'd be not too happy at that, because that's important to me as well, that you get recognised. But a lot of it is comments on YouTube sometimes don't notify me, so I have to actually physically look in YouTube Studio to find the comments. It's frustrating, but there's not much I can do about it. But maybe the channel's only been going for about 6 weeks. I think I started at the 23rd of Feb. I was looking back, the first video upload, and we're now on 9th of April, so we're looking at 5, 6, 7, literally 6 weeks. So I'm still getting to grips with all the YouTube Studio and how to manage it more effectively. Recording the stuff and uploading it's the easy part. It's just working through all the YouTube Studio, the analysis stuff, and working out what's best for everybody is the fun part. And remember, there's nobody else helping me. It's just me and me alone. So all the research is mine. All the input is mine. People may suggest players and stuff, and I'll look at them. Which I don't mind doing. I actually quite enjoy doing that, actually. Yeah. What was I going to say? I've just completely lost my train of thought again. Maybe why is it I seem to be more coherent at the end of the day, my thought, than I am at, say, 11 o'clock at night? Why is my mind more in tune at, say 1 o'clock in the morning? I don't know. But yeah, I've done the shout outs, I've done what's happening today. Tomorrow, let me think. Like today, I wish I managed to get a live stream. I won't be doing a live stream tomorrow evening. It's just because it was pretty much mostly me in the house. So I had more time to myself. Maybe lunchtime. I don't know. It's probably the most realistic time, lunchtime. But we'll see. I'll see in the morning. Oh God, this hay fever is doing my head in. I can feel it in my eyes and my nose. And yeah, it's horrible. If you suffer from hay fever, I pity you, because I feel it too. Video wise, it's going to be whatever's in the news. I would not rule out something on the contract. And one thing that's interesting, we have a potential look at what the semi-finals are going to be like for the Champions League. I'm just trying to get down a break of them. Here we go. Oh no, it's not the draw. I thought it was the Champions League semi-final. Because obviously we've had all the first leg matches now. Right, let's have a look. Who plays who en route to the final? So we've had PSG versus Aston Villa, just for people that are interested, and PSG will go 3-1. And they will play the winners of Real Madrid Arsenal, which at the minute is looking likely to be Arsenal, so we could have an Arsenal PSG semi-final. Inter Milan versus Bayern. Inter Milan won that 2-1. So that tie's still pretty much in the balance, but Dortmund lost 4-0, I believe, to Barcelona, so we could see Barcelona out of those ties there. I would expect Barcelona to get through, and I've got no idea. But yeah, that's the Champions League. I know people will think, why does the Champions League matter to us? We're not in it anymore. Arsenal are, and Arsenal are still fighting for us for the league. So how they do in the Champions League could affect what they do in the league. I mean, at what point does Arteta think, right, we're not going to win the league now, so do we focus on the Champions League? So he rests players for the league matches. Does he plan like that? I don't know. He probably won't. But it'd be nice if he did. Though if we can get wins against West Ham and Leicester, which I think are crucial. So if we can get that, and we could, even if we still had an 11-point gap with 15 to play, meaning we'd need 4 points, it wouldn't be so bad. But if they slipped up, it could still be done. If we beat Arsenal, we could be ending up with a potentially an 11-point gap with 12 to play. So Arsenal in the Champions League and how far they go could affect what they do in the league. I'm just going to have a last look. I did a social media run. I'll just have a look, see if there's anything new on social media, on X. Nope, nothing on there. I'll have a look, see if there's any transfer rumours whatsoever. Let's have a look. Liverpool Echo Live. What have they got? They're asking, is the Trent story about them being Real Madrid being confident a coincidence with the Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk stuff. Interplay. Oh, what's this? I've not seen this story. Let's have a look. I'll not bother doing it through there. I hate surveys and posts. So we've got the Salah contract update. The Florian Wirtz news we've done. See if there's anything else. Luis Diaz, I think we've done multiple times. I think I mentioned him in the another video anyway. There's not much on. It's just that he could be a key player to be sold if Mo signs because of his market value. We've done stuff on the Liam Delap. I can't remember if I uploaded that or not. What's this? Jermaine Pennant has urged Liverpool to replace Andy Robertson. Malik Fofana. So there's nothing new here. Nothing new really. It's looking like it's the same shit, different day scenario. Yeah. But I think I'm going to call this a night. I might do this ESAC thing and just quickly. I'm just going to schedule it, I think. So it'll be literally 2 or 3 minute video. So I might just get that video done. Because it's going to be 2 or 3 minutes and I've still got the laptop up. But I think that's it for me for tonight. I'll catch base with you all tomorrow. Alright guys, take care and I'll speak to you all real soon, alright?